Most people never understand why this happens. They walk into a room and immediately feel ignored. They speak, and someone talks over them. They try to be polite, respectful, understanding. Yet they're still taken lightly. And slowly, without realizing it, they accept it, not because they want to, but because they don't know what actually controls respect. Here's the truth most people avoid. People don't decide how to treat you based on your intentions. They decide based on what you tolerate. That single detail determines everything. From the first interaction, people are subconsciously asking one question: how far can I go with this person? They don't ask it out loud. They don't even realize they're asking it. But they test a comment, a tone, a small boundary push, and whatever response they get, they remember. This is where most people fail. They respond emotionally. They explain themselves. They justify. They over-communicate. They try to fix the moment. But what they're actually doing is teaching the other person that disrespect is negotiable. Explanation feels mature. It feels reasonable. But psychologically, explanation signals insecurity. It tells the other person, you need to be understood. And the moment you need something, power shifts away from you. Watch people who are respected. They don't rush to defend themselves. They don't panic. They don't fill silence. They pause. That pause is not accidental. It's controlled. Silence does something powerful. It creates uncertainty. And uncertainty makes people uncomfortable. When someone disrespects you, and you don't immediately react, their brain starts racing. Did I cross a line? Did I miscalculate? Did I just lose control? That internal discomfort forces them to recalibrate. This is why silence works better than confrontation. Aggression escalates. Silence destabilizes. And the person who destabilizes the situation controls it. Most people hate silence. It feels awkward. It feels unfinished. So they rush to fix it. But powerful people understand something else. Whoever breaks the silence first loses leverage. Here's what to do. The next time someone disrespects you, a subtle comment, a dismissive tone, a boundary push, don't react instantly. Don't explain. Don't justify. Pause. Look at them. Let the moment breathe. That pause does two things. First, it tells them you're not desperate for approval. Second, it tells them you're comfortable with tension. And comfort with tension is interpreted as strength. If this feels uncomfortable, that's normal. Most people are trained to avoid discomfort at all costs. From childhood, we're taught to smooth things over. Be nice. Be agreeable. But niceness without boundaries invites disrespect. People don't consciously disrespect you. They drift into it. They test, adjust, and settle based on your reactions. And once they settle into a role, they rarely change it. This is why first impressions matter. Not because of confidence, but because of boundaries. The first time you allow something, it becomes the baseline. This applies everywhere. At work, in friendships, in relationships. The person who always explains ends up carrying the emotional weight. The person who stays composed sets the frame. If this perspective feels different from what you're used to hearing, that's intentional. This channel, Dark Origins, is about psychology that actually works in the real world. If you want more content like this, subscribe. The next video explains why trying to be liked makes people respect you less. Let's go deeper. People test boundaries subconsciously because they're trying to understand the hierarchy. Hierarchy isn't always about dominance. It's about who controls themselves. The person who reacts less is perceived as higher value. This is why confident people speak less. Every word you say gives access to your emotions. Silence protects them. There's another mistake people make. They think respect comes from being aggressive. It doesn't. Aggression signals insecurity. Real power is calm, measured, controlled. When someone realizes they can't predict your reaction, they become cautious. Caution leads to respect, not because they fear you, but because they can't control you. Now ask yourself something honestly. How many times have you rushed to explain your position? How many times have you tried to prove your worth? How many times have you chased understanding? Each time, you gave away leverage. This isn't about becoming cold. It's about becoming selective. You don't owe everyone access to your emotions. You don't owe everyone an explanation. The moment people sense you're not afraid to lose approval, their behavior changes. They listen more. They interrupt less. They think twice. Not because you demanded respect, but because you stopped negotiating it. One last thing. Respect is not loud. It's quiet. It shows up when you don't overreact, don't overshare, and don't chase validation. If you apply this once, just once, you'll notice a shift, not immediately, but subtly. People will adjust, and once they do, they rarely go back. If this video changed how you see interactions, stay with Dark Origins. The next video breaks down why smart people are often easier to manipulate than anyone else. And once you understand that, you'll never look at intelligence the same way again.